Fishing for hairtail is a traditional method used by many fishermen, especially in coastal areas. To catch hairtail, people often use nets made of nylon or strong rope. First, fishermen will find areas with soft mud or quicksand where fish often gather. They create small holes, then drop bait into them to attract fish. After a period of waiting, fishermen will pull up the net and harvest the fish that have been trapped. This method is not only effective but also helps protect marine resources, because it limits the capture of young fish and helps maintain ecological balance. In addition to using nets, fishermen can also take advantage of other tools such as baskets or fish traps to increase fishing efficiency. The bait is usually the type of food that fish like, such as worms, shrimp or small fish. To avoid losing the bait, they will tie the bait securely to the basket and drop it to the bottom of the sea. After setting the trap, fishermen will return to check after a few hours or even a day. This helps them ensure that the fish have entered the trap without being eaten. When the trap is pulled up, the fresh fish harvested will provide a valuable source of food for the family and the community. The method of catching hairtail is not only a livelihood but also a rich part of the culture of local fishermen, associated with stories, customs and traditional knowledge passed down through many generations. In addition to its economic value, hairtail fishing also plays an important role in the conservation and sustainable development of aquatic resources. Fishermen often have rules of not fishing during the spawning season, allowing the fish time to regenerate and grow. They also regularly change fishing locations to avoid depleting fish stocks in a certain area. In addition, catching hairtail also creates opportunities for fishermen to connect with each other through community activities. Meetings, sharing experiences and supporting each other in fishing have created a cooperative and friendly environment among fishermen. They often organize traditional festivals to honor fishing. Thereby preserving the culture and unique identity of the sea. In short, catching hairtail fish is not only a form of livelihood but also an art, a part of the cultural life and customs of fishermen, contributing to the protection of natural resources for future generations in addition to economic and cultural benefits. Catching hairtail also contributes significantly to protecting the marine environment. Fishermen often apply environmentally friendly methods, such as choosing natural bait and using appropriately sized nets, to minimize the impact on the marine ecosystem. Monitoring and recording fishing conditions also helps fishermen better understand seasonal changes in fish species. They can recognize signs of climate change, thereby making timely adjustments in fishing methods and resource management. In addition, many fishermen also participate in marine conservation programs, cooperating with non-governmental organizations to raise public awareness of environmental protection. They organize seminars, exchange information and share experiences on protecting aquatic resources and biodiversity. Therefore, catching hairtail is not only a livelihood but also an indispensable part of efforts to protect the environment and develop sustainably. These values not only benefit fishermen but also the whole society and future generations. In order to develop the sustainable fishing of hairtail, many fishermen have begun to apply new technology to the fishing process. For example, some people use GPS devices to identify areas with a lot of fish, thereby saving time and increasing fishing efficiency. Technology also helps them monitor and predict the weather, helping to avoid risks during the fishing process. In addition, participating in cooperatives is also becoming a trend in the fishing community. Cooperatives not only help fishermen gain more knowledge and experience, but also facilitate the consumption of products, helping to increase economic value. Through sharing resources and knowledge, fishermen can protect their rights and strengthen the community. Moreover, the development of ecotourism combined with hairtail fishing is also attracting attention. Many fishermen have opened their doors to tourists to experience the fishing process, both generating additional income and raising awareness of the traditional profession and the importance of protecting marine resources. In short, with the combination of tradition and modernity, the hairtail fishing profession not only preserves cultural identity but also opens up new opportunities, contributing to the sustainable development of both the community and the environment. Another interesting aspect of hairtail fishing is the connection between fishermen and consumers. Nowadays, many fishermen have begun to apply direct marketing methods, selling their products right at the dock or through online platforms. This not only helps them get better prices but also creates a closer relationship with customers, thereby increasing the value of the product. Consuming local products also contributes to environmental protection. Reducing carbon emissions due to long-distance transportation of goods. This has attracted the attention of many modern consumers who are looking for fresh, safe and clearly sourced products. In addition, organizing events related to cuisine and marine culture also helps promote the hairtail fishing industry. Fish festivals, where people and tourists can enjoy dishes made from fresh fish, not only highlight the nutritional value but also honor the efforts of fishermen. Finally, the conservation and development of hairtail fishing depends heavily on support from local authorities and non-profit organizations. Policies that encourage fishermen to comply with sustainable fishing rules, as well as education and training programs, will be decisive factors in protecting this valuable resource for future generations. Thus, hairtail fishing is not only a traditional occupation, but also an important part of community life, connecting people with the sea and creating sustainable values for the future in addition to the aspects mentioned above. Building community awareness about protecting aquatic resources is also very important. Local organizations and authorities regularly organize workshops and educational programs for fishermen and communities to raise awareness about the importance of sustainable fishing. These sessions not only provide knowledge about modern fishing techniques, but also emphasize the responsibility of each individual in protecting the environment. Furthermore, some communities have formed self-governing groups where fishermen come together to monitor the implementation of fishing regulations. This not only enhances transparency but also creates a space for cooperation where people share experiences and support each other. In particular, the participation of young people in the activities of catching hairtail is also noteworthy. Many young people have begun to learn and participate in this profession, not only with the desire to preserve traditions but also to explore new opportunities in developing ecotourism and seafood processing products. This not only contributes to maintaining human resources for the fishing industry but also enriches the cultural life of the community. Finally, the use of modern communication methods, such as social networks, to promote the fishing of hairtail and local products is also becoming a popular trend. This not only helps raise consumer awareness but also affirms the cultural value and uniqueness of fishing in modern society. In short, with the combination of tradition and modernity, community participation and environmental protection awareness, the hairtail fishing industry has the potential to develop strongly in the future, contributing to building a sustainable economy and preserving valuable marine resources. Hairtail, a valuable seafood, is often caught by fishermen using traditional methods such as net fishing or trapping. When finding an area with hairtail, fishermen cast nets or set traps with natural bait such as worms, shrimp or small fish to lure the fish in. After harvesting, hairtail is often processed right at the wharf or brought home. The processing may include cleaning the fish, cutting off the head, fins and intestines, then marinating with spices such as salt, pepper, garlic to enhance the flavor. Hairtail can be grilled, fried or steamed, depending on taste. A popular dish is grilled hairtail with chili salt, bringing a delicious, chewy and sweet flavor. Processing hairtail not only creates attractive dishes but also preserves the local culinary culture, attracting the attention of tourists and consumers. After processing, hairtail is often served with accompanying dishes such as raw vegetables, rice paper and rich dipping sauce. Grilled hairtail is often sandwiched in rice paper, served with herbs such as basil and fish mint, creating a harmony between the sweetness of the fish and the aroma of the vegetables. In addition to grilling, hairtail can also be processed into dishes such as sour hairtail soup or crispy fried hairtail. The sour soup often has a light sour taste from pineapple or tamarind, combined with the sweetness of the fish. Creating a nutritious and easy-to-eat meal. Meanwhile, fried hairtail has a crispy outer shell, while the inside remains soft and sweet, and is often served with chili sauce or sweet and sour fish sauce. Processing hairtail not only brings delicious dishes but also creates opportunities for skillful fishermen to show off their skills and creativity. These dishes not only attract diners but also contribute to promoting the culinary culture of the coastal region, enriching the meals of every family and becoming a characteristic of local cuisine in addition to conservation and development efforts. Disseminating knowledge about processing hairtail is also becoming an important part of preserving local culinary culture. Many culinary schools have included hairtail in their curriculum, helping students not only learn how to process it but also better understand the origin and nutritional value of this seafood. This not only improves the skills of young chefs but also helps them bring traditional dishes to more diners. In addition, culinary competitions with the participation of hairtail are also becoming more and more popular. These competitions are not only an opportunity for chefs to be creative and demonstrate their talents but also create a playground for culinary artists to exchange, thereby discovering new and attractive recipes. This competition not only improves product quality but also contributes to the development of culinary tourism in localities. In addition, the combination of hairtail fish with other local products, such as organic vegetables and fruits or typical spices, is also being focused on. This combination not only creates rich and diverse dishes but also promotes the local economy through the consumption of domestic products. Finally, organizing culinary events and hairtail fish festivals in coastal areas not only attracts tourists but also creates opportunities for local communities to introduce their culinary culture and traditional crafts. These events often take place with performances, folk games and food fairs, creating a joyful and community-building atmosphere. In short, catching and processing hairtail fish not only brings economic benefits but also serves as a bridge between culture, community and environment, creating a rich picture of Vietnamese culinary culture in the eyes of international friends. Hairtail fish, a valuable seafood, is often caught by fishermen using many different traditional methods. One of the popular ways is to use fishing nets, which are dropped in areas where fish often gather, such as near coral reefs or river mouths. Fishermen will drop the nets in the late afternoon, when hairtail fish move near the water surface to feed. In addition, they can also use traps or baskets, with natural bait such as worms, shrimp or small fish to lure the fish in. After a few hours or until the next morning, fishermen will check and pull up the nets, harvesting fresh fish. This fishing method is not only highly effective but also protects aquatic resources, as fishermen often comply with the rules of not catching young fish and avoiding depleting fish stocks in fishing areas. After harvesting, hairtail fish are often cleaned right at the wharf to maintain their freshness. Fishermen will cut off the head, fins and intestines, then wash them with seawater to remove dirt and impurities. Some fishermen also have the habit of marinating the fish with salt to preserve them for longer. After preliminary processing, hairtail fish will be packed in boxes or put in ice boxes to keep them cold, ensuring that the product is always of high quality when it reaches consumers. Keeping fish at low temperatures not only increases shelf life but also preserves the flavor and nutritional value of the fish. In addition, some fishermen also apply sustainable fishing techniques, such as rotating fishing areas to avoid depleting aquatic resources. They also regularly monitor the situation of fish stocks to adjust their fishing methods accordingly. All of these not only ensure the livelihood of fishermen but also contribute to protecting the marine ecosystem for future generations after the hairtail fish are harvested and cleaned. Some fishermen also process them right at the wharf or take them home to make many attractive dishes. The processing process often begins with marinating the fish with natural spices such as salt, pepper and garlic to enhance the flavor. Hairtail fish can be grilled, fried or steamed, depending on each person's taste. Grilled hairtail fish is often marinated and grilled over charcoal, bringing out the characteristic aroma and natural sweetness of the fish. In addition, hairtail fish is also delicious when fried, with a crispy outer shell and soft meat inside, often served with sweet and sour fish sauce or chili sauce. In particular, many fishermen also create unique dishes from hairtail fish, such as raw fish salad or hairtail fish soup, adding richness to local cuisine. These dishes are not only attractive in taste but also imbued with the cultural identity of coastal people, thereby attracting many diners and tourists to enjoy, through the methods of catching and processing hairtail. Fishermen not only earn a living but also contribute to preserving and developing culinary culture, creating interesting experiences for the community and tourists. In addition to traditional dishes, processing hairtail also opens up many creative opportunities for chefs and fishermen. Some places have experimented with processing hairtail into new products, such as smoked hairtail or dried hairtail, helping to prolong the preservation time and bring unique flavors. These products are not only easy to consume but also attract the attention of the market, especially during festivals or as gifts. Moreover, products processed from hairtail also contribute to promoting the local economy. Many fishermen have cooperated with food processing facilities to mass produce, thereby not only creating jobs for people but also building a brand for local hairtail. Restaurants and eateries have also actively included hairtail in their menus, contributing to promoting this dish to diners. In addition, organizing culinary events around hairtail, such as the Seafood Food Festival, has become a highlight to attract tourists. These activities not only help raise awareness of the value of hairtail but also create opportunities for the community to exchange, share and preserve local culinary culture. Finally, the combination of tradition and creativity in catching and processing hairtail has created a rich picture of Vietnamese seafood cuisine, affirming the cultural and economic value of this traditional profession in modern life. In addition to the basic processing methods, hairtail can also be used to create more unique dishes, such as sushi or sashimi. Preparing fresh hairtail, cutting it into thin slices and enjoying it with soy sauce, wasabi and ginger creates an interesting culinary experience for seafood lovers. This is a way to combine Vietnamese tradition and international culinary styles, helping to expand the market for hairtail consumption. In addition, products processed from hairtail are also increasingly diverse, from smoked hairtail to dried hairtail.